emotions, yes. The powerful and the poignant. But also the improbable and impossible. The wondrous allure of what was and what could still be. We smile, knowing now that this game has not abandoned us. No, this game is with us always, ready to break free when the world awakens in the spring. Emotions, yes. The powerful and the poignant. Also the improbable and impossible. The wondrous allure of what was and what could still be. We smile, knowing now that this game has not abandoned us. No, this game is with us always, ready to break free when the world.
MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, Sun.
Check one. Check one. Check one. How are you guys doing out there today? Waiting for some Saturday afternoon baseball? Oh, okay. Check. One.
From the oldest park in baseball, MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Today we've got a contest out of the American League East between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Meadows, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Now here's the pitch. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees the temperature at first pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Bradley patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Striding in, Tommy Pham. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Sale has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. So digging in now, Ji-Man Choi.
Ji-Man Choi.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Line drive to center field. Bradley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Tampa Bay held scoreless in the top of the inning. Red Sox coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Blake Snell will be the starter for the Rays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Around second now and headed for third. And the Sox are in business here. It's a leadoff triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Hey, not an easy thing to do early against this good pitcher, D-Wo. Base hit and a 1-0 lead right away.
As an offense, they talked about this, wanting to get to this guy early before he settles in. When they grab their gloves to go out on defense, they know they got a lead on their hands.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Hard hit ball to second, and that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go on this one.
Take 1. Take 1.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He took home the American League batting title last season. He went from corner to corner. He used the whole field, and he's so difficult to defend. When you win a batting title, you're doing something very special.
Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi, and the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Ball one. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's 3 for 9. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Batting 6.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Bases are loaded with only one out. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball.
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Batting 7.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
From the belt, the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And over to third now is the runner. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The second baseman.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's gone 4 for 9. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Line hard. But this is a foul ball. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Full count now. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
No balls and a strike to count. Fastball just missed above the zone. Vasquez on second. Pedroia is over at first with 1 away.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
The tag, and he's out at the plate. All in all, 10 men come to the plate. Leading off the inning, Yandy Diaz, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Dustin Pedroia. They always say the shortstop's the captain of the defense. Well, not on any team that Dustin Pedroia is playing. This guy's nose is in the dirt for 9 straight innings and seriously turns one of the best double plays I've ever seen.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Here it comes on 0-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Standing in, Avisail Garcia. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Line hard to the left side. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Rafael Devers, the next to bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Into its 2nd century, but still one of the best around. Fenway Park. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. 3-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
Hey guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
In now, Tommy Pham. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. 2 runs on the board after the home run by Tommy Pham. As the Rays move in front now, 2-0.
Well, you can get some cheap home runs in Fenway down the right field line, but when you hit it deep over the monster in left center, there's nothing cheap about that. He earned that trip around the bases and should enjoy it.
Ji-Man Choi, the next to hit.
G-Man.
He swings and grounds it to short. Gloved by Bogarts. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. Go look at the numbers. He hit over 310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Yandy Diaz.
How do you guys
Now here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Devers gloves it. And there's out number 2.
Batting 5th, the catcher, Travis.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Sale has his target. First pitch on its way. Into center field. Line drive, base hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
So here is Avisail Garcia. Turned on down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Willie Adames.
Into the box now, Willie Adames.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up, and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay. Blake Snell will be the starter for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting
Leading
pitcher,
off.
this is your kind of guy. Career
The right
ERA
fielder.
under 3.
Mookie.
Just knows how to get it done. Controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
The 0-1 delivery. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you
The
have to
third
be
baseman.
really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He hit over .330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Previous history with Blake Snell, he's 1 for 4. First offering on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
1 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. Here's the first pitch to him. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, J.D.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And the second run is in to score as they bounce back to tie it at 2.
That was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo. An impressive swing of the bat. Previous history with Blake Snell, he's 3 for 9. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the first baseman,
Next up for the Red Sox, Steve Pearce. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. First pitch on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
1-1.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Ready with the 3-1. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
He set the payoff pitch in the dirt, but swung on and missed. A throw to the plate, and a tag him out at the plate. And that will keep our ball game tied as the... So striding in, Brendan Lowe. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
number 8.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. The 0-2 once more. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
There's a changeup down in the zone. Not a bad pitch, but with 2 strikes, not the kind of pitch you're looking for 0-1 or 0-2.
Sometimes you got to scramble those, Danny. It's a testament to all the work he's been putting in underneath in the tunnel, staying through the baseball.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Low aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Kiermaier is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Dustin Pedroia. They always say the shortstop's the captain of the defense. Well, not on any team that Dustin Pedroia is playing. This guy's nose is in the dirt for 9 straight innings and seriously turns one of the best double plays I've ever seen.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Sale has his target. Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled away. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Rays held in check here. Bottom. Stepping into the box, Christian Vasquez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Christian Vasquez.
First pitch on its way. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. The 3-1 pitch. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Batting it, the second baseman.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, today my spotlight's going to be on outfielder Austin Meadows. When I think of him, I think of one word: smooth. He's so sure-handed out there. Offensively, he's got that pretty swing, and defensively, he runs into the gap. Smooth, people. Lock in on this guy. He's going to be a star in the making.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone, 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here's Mookie Betts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
3 balls, no strikes. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. In now, Rafael Devers. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames. It's short. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tommy Pham. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Up with the ball is Pedroia. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Settling in now, Ji-Man Choi. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Devers will put this one away, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Thank you, Heidi. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
The designated hitter.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. That's inside. 2-0.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Digging in, Andrew Benintendi, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he lays off there, 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder, Benintendi, an Ohio native. He was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name.
The aggravated styles.
Well, you
How
live
are you
by
doing,
the sword,
buddy?
you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
3-1 the count now. Bogarts on third. Martinez stands at second. No outs. And a swing through on an off-speed pitch. Looked like he was actually a little late on that one.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand.
I
but
hope you
that wasn't
can
a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
stay a while
Now, Bluff here as he'll step off and look him back to third.
and sit back and relax and enjoy this game. You're watching.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Here's Steve Pearce now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And he chased it in the dirt. Darno has it. And he makes the throw to first. Pearce is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
1-1.
And that misses. 2-1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Dustin Pedroia would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. And he popped him up low, ranging into the outfield. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
2-1 the count. Here's the 2-1. Ball 3.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Mookie Betts, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, a base hit in his first trip.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul for strike 2. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now that designated hitter.
1 out here in the Tampa Bay 4th, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The batter,
Stepping in, Willie Adames comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field, and it's off the green monster. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Number 8.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the. Digging in, Rafael Devers. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
The third baseman.
Outside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
The 3-1. is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The next 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. At the plate, Xander Bogaerts.
Next for the Red Sox.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Devers on at first, nobody out. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Throw to the plate goes right by him.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And digging in is the veteran DH, J.D. Martinez. No balls and 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now. Martinez, a native Floridian. He was a 20th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up.
And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. On his way to pitch number 100. A little late on the fastball here as this is bounced foul just off to the left. Strike 1.
The pitcher
took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
He's just thrashing out there right now. I don't think he knows where anything is going.
Ready with the 3-1. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
Count now a ball and a strike. Now gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Got him to go down swinging there. Steve Pearce is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Fastball in there for a called strike. 5 runs, just 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Count even at 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
A ball and a strike. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they did not want to wait around and let good pitches to hit go by. And as a result, they have 5 hits on the first pitch alone, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Austin Meadows. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
The windup and the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Red. Now it's a plate. Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The center fielder.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really.
Manage.
Nope.
And he misses low with it. 2-0.
No strike.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. And this one's in the dirt. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To his right, low. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rafael Devers. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now the pitch. Hot shot to third. Throw to the plate.
The batter,
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's set. Here it comes. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Now
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And he takes ball 1. Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. And the Sox keep pouring it on. This is extra bases as well. He pulls into third safely as a run will score on the play as well.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across the score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
Hey, that's just
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So striding forward now, Ji-Man Choi. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yandy Diaz. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Standing in now, Travis d'Arnaud, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Ready with the 0-2. Chopped to third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him. Riding into the box, Abisail Garcia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the...
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And a relay home. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, that he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And, boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
He's set and the pitch. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Now at the plate, Brendan Lowe. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Grounded to first. Fielded by Pierce. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. Coming to the plate now, Christian Vasquez. A couple of walks for him thus far.
The catcher.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball well outside.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The batter, number 15.
1 away, and here's the 2008 AL MVP, Dustin Pedroia. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And a swing by Pedroia as this one's on the ground out to short. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So coming to the plate, Mookie Betts. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. Thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that whole...
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon.
Your attention, please.
Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one.
Oliver Drake,
the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Still only 1 out in the inning. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. The 0-1 delivery. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you. And this is just a mental act right there. I know your catcher is good with the glove, but you simply can't throw home in this instant. Take the easy out, always.
Here's the 2-0. Nope. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here it is on 3-0. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. At the plate, Andrew Benintendi.
The left fielder.
And this is low, ball 1.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again.
And this is in the dirt here as it bounds a few feet away. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0. Steve Pearce will be the 9th man to bat in the inning, barring a double play, waits on deck. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. And a ball 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ball 1, well below the zone.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Martinez at third, Benintendi over at second, Pierce at first, 1 gone. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
The batter, number 50.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. And now this is smothered, but it squirts away a bit. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And in to hit next will be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
And a ball in the dirt as it gets away a bit. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And he misses again as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And this is in the dirt here as it bounds a few feet away. Three and 0 pitch on its way. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Ready for another shot now. Rafael Devers. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Eight runs already in this inning. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Man, I know this feeling, how frustrated this hitter is right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, don't be that guy. When everybody's getting hits, don't be the guy that takes the offer. But you got to zone up. You can't be chasing.
Looking to leave him loaded. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Another full count offering on its way. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
The batter, number 2.
A ball and no strikes. Bradley, the runner at third. Betts at second. Devers at first. 2 out in the inning.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Outside, 3-0 now. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Here's J.D. Martinez. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. And even 10 runs have scored this half inning. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And there is strike 3. So after what seemed like an hour, the side is retired. But not before an even 10 men come around to score here as they break this game wide open. 7th inning coming up. The Red Sox on top, 17-4. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Austin Meadows. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together. Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So stepping in, Tommy Pham. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch.
Wow. Now back, the first baseman, G-Man Choi.
Stepping in now, G-Man Choi. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he looks like a new man out there as this is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The left fielder, Andrew.
On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. And he'll step off. In now, Steve Pearce, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher.
Now batting, Christian Vasquez. 0-for-2 for him to this point. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Ready with the 3-0. And that's finally over for a strike.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Second baseman,
a splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
3-0 to him now. .3-0 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now. Ready for another chance? Jackie Bradley Jr. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Boston strands a couple. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. He'll start us off in the 8th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, the catcher.
Digging in now, Travis d'Arnaud. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away.
The designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Avisail Garcia. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Here it comes. Line toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Red Sox are out in front 17-4. Into the box now, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Mookie.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count. 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Outside and low. 3-0. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
Third baseman.
A ball and no strikes.
Devers.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Swinging for the fences and just gets a piece of that one. Now 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4. Digging in, Xander Bogaerts from the stretch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. In the dirt. And it's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw. So now 2 men in scoring position. 0-2 home now to Bogaerts. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Full count, 3-2. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Now batting.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. No balls and a strike to count.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Now another 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled, because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. Devers on 3rd. Bogaerts is over at 2nd with 1 down in the inning. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Steve Pearce waits on deck. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Lowe takes it in. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Steve Pearce. He went down on strikes last time up. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Brian Johnson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Stepping up to the plate, Willie Adames starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Benintendi arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The batter.
Digging in once again, Brandon Lowe. Last time through was a base hit. First offering on its way. Swing and a looper to left. Coming in is Benintendi into a slide as he makes a great basket catch. Now that was a beautiful sliding catch for sure, so worth another look with Show Track. And I think it's evident that the excellent route efficiency up in the high 90s was the main reason he was able to get to that one. Into the box, Kevin Kiermaier. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Standing in now, Austin Meadows. Now a line drive here is caught. And if that's not symptomatic of the way this one's gone, the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
19-4 this afternoon. Boston led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Chris Sale takes home the win. Blake Snell takes the loss despite... Always a treat to see a daytime ball game here, Fenway Park in Boston, Mass. Today we've got a contest out of the American League East between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. It's a battle of elite pitch. At the plate, Austin Meadows. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Tampa Bay.
Sales ready. Here's the first pitch.
Meadows.
Right side, but it's well foul.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. First delivery to him on the way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees the temperature at first pitch. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone. He's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
The right fielder.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. This guy hit over 340 last year, an incredible season. I watched him one day take a ball to left field, then he took one to right field, then he took one back up the middle. He puts together so many hits and has such a great swing that there's no wonder he hits over 340.
Here comes the first pitch. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Previous history with Blake Snell, he's just 1 for 6. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. The 2-0 on the way is in there for strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
Behind 0-2 now. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Lowe is up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. And up next for the Rays, Yandy Diaz. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Yandy Diaz.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And how lucky is this pitching staff looking at this defensive alignment? 2 Gold Glovers in the outfield. In a day and age where everybody's trying to hit the ball in the air, look for everything to get caught today.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run. Travis d'Arnaud with the solo home run as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Now, that ball was an absolute tape measure blast. Probably one of the farthest home runs you'll see all season. And as ShowTrack tells us, it was projected at exactly 450 feet. That's one that'll make the highlight shows later on for sure.
So here is Avisail Garcia. High and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Bradley. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. It's a solo home run here from Avisail Garcia as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Well, you just don't see that too often. Back-to-back dingers on back-to-back pitches. I mean, that's kind of a definition of instant offense, if you ask me.
Batting 7.
Stepping in now, Willie Adames.
Willie.
As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already. And there are 2 gone in the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab the bench.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. Low, originally from the state of Virginia, he was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 0-2 once more. Ground ball right side. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom of the 2nd. The Rays are in front 2-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, J.D. Martinez. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one, only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Andrew Benintendi is on deck. 3-1 to Martinez. The 3-1 pitch. And ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the 2nd. Now in the box, Andrew Benintendi. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Martinez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, I'm going to be locking in on Willie Adames. Elite shortstop up the chute. Young, good hands, quick feet, strong arm. Came over in the David Bryce trade, and we've watched him slowly creep his way to the big leagues.
2-0 count. The pitch is taken. Strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. A swing and a ground ball to third. And this goes right through his glove on into left field. And on the error, a run is going to score. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
2 balls, no strikes now, batting with 1 out and a runner at third. 3-0 now. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. 1 out and a runner on third. And he misses with 1 here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
The set and the 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no error.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Sail into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped up, and there's out number 1. Stepping up now, Austin Meadows. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
See a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Riding in once again, Tommy Pham. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Line, but speared on a hop. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Home half of... Ready now, Mookie Betts. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. 1-0 the count. Ball 2 now.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Now the 3-0 offering. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4. So that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, no left fielder.
Fastball off the plate away for ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on the mound more than 3 straight balls to the guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-0 to him now.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Digging in to try it again, Christian Vasquez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
The batter, number 15.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
4 runs here in this half inning. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Jackie Bradley Jr. will be the 9th man to bat in the inning, barring a double play, waits on deck. And he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, this is getting tough to watch. How about some strikes right here?
Now the 2-0. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. Fortunately, no advance from any runner, but meanwhile, it's 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Mookie Betts. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
3-0 now. 3-0. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Rafael Devers the next to bat. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Pedroia at third. Bradley on second. Betts is over at first with 1 away. 3-2 the count for Rafael Devers. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. A ball and no strikes. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
The 2-1 home. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing.
1 run scores. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Now batting, left fielder.
Striding in for Boston, Andrew Benintendi. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Boy, what a nice play there by that catcher on that breaking ball that was down and away. That's not an easy pitch to corral, particularly with a runner on third.
And he misses again as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And even 10 runs have scored this half inning. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Digging in and looking for more, Christian Vasquez. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fielded cleanly. He'll throw home with it. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Dustin Pedroia is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. Into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Vasquez over at second. Pedroia at first, one gone. Ball taken there, 2-1 now. 3 balls and a strike now to Bradley.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And he misses again. Ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now. Ready once again, Mookie Betts. A couple of walks for him thus far. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Behind 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In now, Rafael Devers. Here comes the 0-1. Bounce to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Before they pick up a couple of touchdowns here as 14 men come across to score. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
And that misses 1-1.
Finally a take.
Recording.
No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Yeah,
2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full. 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup?
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batting, third baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Yandy Diaz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Ranging back is Bradley, and it bangs off the monster. The relay. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Next for Tampa Bay.
1 out here in the Tampa Bay fourth. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Diaz, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a liner, but foul. Runner goes for third. Offered and missed. Here's the throw. Over now. They'll apply the tag between second and third. It's a careless double play. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
All right, thanks, Heidi. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 home now to Bogaerts. This is foul right side.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. 1-2. Here it comes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He doubled his last time through. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier giving chase, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed, and he adds another one heading to third for the 3-bagger.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. It was a walk in his last trip. Sent on the ground out to second, and the run is in to score from third.
Man, I think I've run out of superlatives to talk about their offensive production in this one. Some teams don't score 17 runs in a 4-game set, let alone in 1 game here. It's been incredible.
Popped up. Diaz has a play, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2-0.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. He's got it. A play at the plate. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
And he misses again, 2-0. Benintendi at second. Vasquez on at first with 2 down.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. We played 4 full. The Red Sox lead it 7. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Sale has his target. Here it is on 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Now that's popped up. Pierce on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the 1st out of the inning.
The batter, number 1,
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Willie Adames looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now batting, number 8.
Standing in, Brandon Lowe. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. Benintendi is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays, and they remain well behind. Stepping into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Bradley.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. On a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I mean, that's just left on left crime right there. He could go to that pitch whenever he wants in this type of matchup.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He froze him on the fastball there. Jackie Bradley Jr. is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Betts leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. A bouncer up the middle. Adames scoops it up.
Next for the Red Sox.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Drilled right back up the middle. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, J.D.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. J.D. Martinez. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Low for ball 1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Now batting.
Striding in, Andrew Benintendi. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here now the 2-2. Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames is short. A throw to the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. high and deep to left center field. Back goes Kiermaier at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate, and the second run will score as well.
The batter.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Vasquez. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Hard on the ground towards short. Adames brings it in. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire. They nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Stepping in, Austin Meadows. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Into the box, Tommy Pham. Line towards center field. Bradley makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, the double play. 1 hit in the end. So digging in now, Dustin Pedroia. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
The second baseman.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Hit down the line at first. Choi fields it cleanly. Throw to the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Pedroia aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit out towards second, and that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger.
And this winds up hitting the first base bag. And they won't get it out here, but the trade-off will be that by hitting the bag, it may very well have prevented a run from scoring. First offering on its way. Adames picks it up. He'll come home with it. They get the force at the plate.
Now batting.
Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Belted high in the air out to left. Gone! It's a grand slam. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by show track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers. Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. hit hard on the ground at first. Choi gloves it. A play at the plate. And this throw gets away from him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, first base.
And this is just a mental act right there. I know your catcher is good with the glove, but you simply can't throw home in this instant. Take the easy out, always.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
And the runner will score from first. Long throw to the plate. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. A throw to the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. He waits. Now the pitch. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Now batting.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. No balls and 1 strike. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. But a so striding in, Ji-Man Choi, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
First offering on its way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts giving chase, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Standing in now, Avisail Garcia. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Back goes Betts, still ranging back. And that ball is gone. It's grand salami time. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, his 2nd of the game, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie.
Stepping in now, Willie Adames. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1.
Boy, it's hard to let a grand slam go, but the only silver lining is now that you're working with a clean slate. Nobody on, nobody out. Got to treat it like it's a fresh inning.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, number 8.
Standing in, Brandon Lowe. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Got him fishing that time, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. 6 runs, 8 hits, and 5 errors in the game so far. Ouch. Hit hard. but this is a foul ball. Lifted in the air to center. Bradley has a beat on this one. And he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Kiermaier. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And he is in there. In now, Austin Meadows. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded softly down the line toward first. On to first with it is Pierce, and that'll be the inning. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. Settling in now, Mookie Betts. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
It's really hard to work deep in the games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Devers isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he's in there as they extend their lead even further.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
The 0-1 pitch. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. In now, J.D. Martinez.
Now batting.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And he bats here only a single shy, the easiest of them all to complete the cycle. Fly ball out to straightaway right. In there, a base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Martinez ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He comes across to score as they extend their lead even further.
Now batting, left fielder Andrew.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground is short. Adames scoops it up, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman,
making his way to the plate, Steve Pierce. And he's got the tough ones out of the way. Only a single, and he'll have the cycle. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hard on the ground towards short. Backhanded. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Colton Brewer has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping in, Tommy Pham. He was a double play victim last time around.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some bait.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this is a foul ball. Boy, that was awfully close. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Ready with the 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Now
digging in, Ji-Man Choi. He singled his last time up.
Choi.
First offering on its way. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. One out, nobody on. And very little resistance there as he's retired on a half-hearted swing, and there are two away. Digging in, Yandy Diaz. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
0-2, here it is. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez.
Leading
He's
off
looking for his third hit of the ball game here.
The catcher, Christian.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
And Pedroia behind 0-2 now. Vasquez on at first, nobody out.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now batting, center fielder.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D'Lo. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
On a line to shortstop.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael.
At the plate, Rafael Devers. If you remember, he motored around the diamond for an inside-the-park home run last at-bat. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Avisail Garcia
We'll get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Raised down to their final out now. And up next will be Willie Adames. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
Tons of runs in this one. Boston launched 6 home runs as a team in the ball game. Chris Sale pitches well enough to get the W. Blake Snell takes the loss after an effort he'd like to forget for the rest of his life. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home.
Okay, guys, that was the ball game. Thank you for watching this Saturday edition of MLB the show 19. And you can catch the Alex Velez show Monday through Friday, right here Monday through Friday, right here on Twitch TV. Have a great rest of your Saturday evening, and I'll see you on Monday with another edition of the Alex Boris
First opened in 2006. We're
show
at beautiful Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri. Today we've got a good
on
matchup
Monday.
ahead between the Washington Nationals and the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals baseball is straight ahead next on the show.
Good night.
Jack Flaherty
And-
is on the
and
mound
God
for the
bless you
Cardinals.
guys.
What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
First pitch, 1-0.
Take one.